Here's Brunson. Goes back up. The shot misses. Excellent D that time from D. From downtown, Boucher with the rebound. Boucher's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Green. Lays it up and banks it in. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now. You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Jackson against Doncic. Over to the left wing. Another 3 for Dallas.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
D. Brunson covering. No good from D.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Powell, with that long body of his, does a nice job going at the defense and forcing them to foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown. Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Inside, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Adams' shot is good.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Doncic outside. Going inside, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
They shoot again. Doesn't go for him. Adams, some nice D. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Passes it to Brunson. To the middle. Here's Boucher. It's through for his second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
D had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Brunson with it. Now defended by Adams. Doncic against Morant. From deep. Boucher's shot is off.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Dallas leading by 12. Doncic looking it over. Brunson finds Powell. Lays it up off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And here is Doncic following the 3 from D.
Doncic, because he's so skilled and so savvy, he does a nice job forcing the defense into tough spots when they're guarding.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Tillman, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. Williams comes in for Adams. And it's Bane in for Morant. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Bertans grabs the board.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's D. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Doncic. Trains it from 9 feet away. Doncic has got 14 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's D. And he overshot that one, missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Taken away. 1:53 left here in the opening quarter. Dishes to Jackson. Williams for 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright. Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. On defense, Dallas leading by 12. Here's D. Good, another from 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Clark against Powell. Wright looking around. Back to Powell. Doncic outside. From outside, off the mark. The Grizzlies shooting pretty efficiently out there. It is in 48% in the first quarter. Clark, the pass to D. Back to Clark. Here's Tillman. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That kind of energy and hustle on the glass usually produces good results.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses. Mavericks leading by 7. Doncic outside. In the corner, right with it. 43 seconds left in the first quarter.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
D, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
And Doncic throws it down.
Boy, once Doncic gets on the roll, there aren't many ways to slow him down. Huge night so far.
And the Grizzlies with possession. They're on a 14-6 run.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Missed inside. There's Williams with the 3. The shot that time, not on target. It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. And one of the better young two-way big men in the NBA, Jaren Jackson. He talked about how his defensive responsibilities grow.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
Now with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Clark. So Williams out there, and it's Terry in at the point. Here's Bane after Luka Doncic's bucket. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bane. Good work there as it goes. Bane's got his first points of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Doncic against Terry, and there it is for him. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
Now here's Terry, not a lot of room. Clark trying to get open. Yep, it goes, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Terry.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, and you know what's going to happen, there are going to be points put on the board.
Now here's Powell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. The 11-footer. That one off the back iron and out. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. The results in their game on Sunday left no doubt.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Dallas has gone 6 of 8 on three-pointers in the game, an outstanding 75% mark. Here's Powell. And there's the pass to Santiago. He feeds it to Wright. That shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Bane, guarded by Powell. Bane, no good. The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. And there's the drive. And Doncic throws it down.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
And it's Terry off the drive, and he banks in the layup. Terry's got 6 in the quarter. Here's Memphis ends up going with the new group, and the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Dwight Powell's checked in for Wright. Boucher comes in for Bertans. Green, he's checked in for Norman Powell, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last outing against the Mavericks was terrific. He scored an amazing number of points, and he got those points as he always does, knocking down shots from beyond the arc. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Now here's Brunson. 18 points for him. Feeds to Powell. Morant with the steal. D. Brunson covering. Here's D. And he's good on the 3-ball. D's got 42 in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
And don't forget, his dad played in the NBA as well. So Jackson probably grew up getting bumped all the time trying to score in the backyard.
Now, here's Boucher. 6 points for him. Outside, Green. Pass to Brunson. Shoots over Adams, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
The shot's good from D.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Nice game. Great performance by D.
Man, he continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
Mavericks trail by 8. Now Brunson. He's got 18. Pass to Boucher. And the shot is good. Boucher's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Brooks, and it's good for 2. Brooks has got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Brunson with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Here's Green. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. D passes to Brooks. And here is Powell. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Brunson the pass to Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
The feed to Brooks. It's stolen by Green.
2 minutes remaining.
Passes it to Brunson.
2 minutes.
Back to Green. Boucher up top. And the pass to Santiago. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Here's D. Bangs home the trifecta. D's got 48.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
To the inside. Green got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's D. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Brunson the pass to Powell. Kicks to Green. Green draws the double. Pass to Brunson. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. You know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Steps back and fires. And Dallas again with the bucket.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Santiago. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they... We're back at the Western Conference Finals. Happy to have you with us here on 2K Sports. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
On the court for the Mavericks, we've got Doncic. It's Boucher out there with Green. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Powell in at the 5 spot. Pass to Jackson. Stolen by Brunson. Over Morant. Brunson, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 8. D. Brunson covering. This one for 3. And that's good for 3 points. A shot from D. D's got 54 points. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded closely. And the rejection by Jackson. D guarded by Doncic. Here's D. Off target from 3-point range. Mavericks trailed by 11. Doncic with it. Now guarded by D. Back to Doncic. Shoots. Second chance shot. And the layup by Powell. Powell's got 6.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Morant passes to D. The dish to Brooks. To the paint. Hits, count that one from D. D's got 56 points in the game.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Brunson kicks to Green. Here's Doncic. Good on the 13-footer. Doncic has got 24 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
D passes to Brooks. Second shot opportunity, and he gets the jumper to drop. Brooks has got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Brunson against Morant. Brunson kicks to Boucher. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's D. And the Grizzlies get it back. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And the rejection by Jackson. Some changes for Memphis. Clark, he's checked in for Brooks. And it's Bain in for Steven Adams. And then for Dallas. White, he's checked in for Powell. Bertanis comes in for Chris Boucher. And it's Powell in for Jalen Brunson. Dallas calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Passes to Wright. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Terry's checked in. Corner shot. No good from D. Mavericks trail by 11. Feeds it to Green. And Green slams it in.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. D passes to Clark, and they pick up 2. Clark's got his first points of the game.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
Dallas has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Wright finds Bertans. Now the pass to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. The 3 for Doncic. And they get it back. Here's Wright. The Grizzlies pull it in. Clark's got 5 rebounds tonight. Tries to keep it alive. Pass to D. The 3. Drills the three-pointer. D's got 59 points.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Pass to Powell. Now Bertans. Green kicks to Doncic. To the middle. Here's Powell. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Powell's got his second bucket of the night.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish. He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Out to the right wing. Bertans passes to Doncic. Bertans in the post. Jackson on him. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Their defense has been out.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for Memphis, Steven Adams. At the line for 1.
And I've heard Adams is a big gamer, video games. I mean, he doesn't watch sports in his off time like a lot of guys. He'd rather have a controller in his hand.
Brunson with it. Now guarded by D. Outside Williams. Here's D. They get it again. Adams dishes to Morant. Banked in off the glass. Morant's got 9.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Pass to Boucher. 1:43 left to play here in the third. Doncic outside. Puts up a 3. The rebound by D. D's got 5 rebounds tonight. Williams for 3. Here's D. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
The Grizzlies shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. .124 left in the third quarter. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
The pass to Doncic. Over Williams. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
D. Brunson covering. Here's D. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Morant against Brunson. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That is his first foul of the game.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had 1 before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
Jaren Jackson's checked in for Memphis. Here's D. At 3 off the mark. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established